first product, DreamWorks funded my company after Earthworm Jim. So it goes to show how Earthworm Jim, let's say I got burned on those rights, but Spielberg was a huge fan. So he funded my independent video game company called The Neverhood to do a clay animated game that was huge. But EA ended up buying that company. The DreamWorks Interactive is what they bought. And so they got all of the licenses. So now Neverhood's at EA. Now that'll show you the difference between Interplay, who owns Earthworm Jim, and EA that owns the Neverhood. And EA has no interest in the Neverhood. I've tried talking to EA about doing that because they have no interest in it at all. They're all, screw you, we don't ever want to talk to you. Staying in our vault, goodbye, little peon. So it shows like Interplay is a very small company run by one guy, so I can go and do business with him. You cannot do business getting that. I can't ever pull that character out of the vault of EA.
Isn't that crazy? You're never going to touch it, EA.
They're never going
to. Let someone buy it. Let someone buy it.
Now, Good Old Games has gone to EA and tried to do a deal, and they got very close on it. So that would happen, but they would... this is something that you, as a lawyer, would understand. Our rights deal on the Neverhood, the actual royalties that we get, were so high that no one could ever do a game with it again, unless we renegotiated that deal.
Yeah.
So that they've tried that, where they've come in and said, you'll give up all your rights and you'll give up this old royalty stream. And I said, okay, and I will gain full creative control of the video game, so I can create all the characters and the story and everything. They said no. So they basically wanted to just have me give everything up and not give me anything for it. And all I want is the artistic integrity of the game that they're not willing to give me.
Look, what we need you to do is we need you to go ahead and give up these rights to the royalties.
Yeah.
And then we're going to give you is less royalties.
See you later. See you later, sucker. That's how EA does it. So,
we're gonna give you the right to be removed as the thorn in our side.
Yeah. So what I could do is, just because Neverhood is done in my style, and they can't own a style. They can own a name and they can own a specific likeness of a character, but I can go and create another Neverhood type game in my style. It's what I do. Yeah. And it would have similar music and, of course, a similar look, because that's how I sculpt things out of clay.
And you'd call it a spiritual successor.
Yeah, a spiritual successor. Here's Clayman. This is my little Clayman statue. This is the guy from the Neverhood.
Yeah.
This is the clay animated. This is how I do my clay sculptures. So it's doable, but it's funner just to keep creating.